Hi, I'm Doug Donnelly, and welcome to Cecil TV. This afternoon, we welcome Paige Howard, who is the executive director of the Friends of Mount Harmon. They have an equestrian event coming up weekend after next, and Paige is here to tell us about it. Welcome, Paige.
Well, hey, Doug, thanks so much for having me. We're very excited about the fourth running of the Wicomico Hunt, Mount Harmon Wicomico Hunt Point to Point, April 13th, which is coming down, stampeding down the home stretch. So it's really the not to be missed event of the spring in Cecil County. And it's right around the corner. It's a great chance to enjoy a day in the country and see 10 exciting horse races, starting with pony races in the morning, Fieldmaster Chase and side saddle demonstration races midday, antique carriage and Wicomico Hunt Hound parades as part of the midday break, and then afternoon sanctioned races that are part of the Governor's Cup and Brandywine Racing Series timber races, as well as flat races to round out the day. So really exciting day of races, lots of history, lots of equestrian traditions to celebrate, and a great day in the country.
So, for those who may not be familiar with these types of events, what is a point to point race?
Great question. And much as it sounds, it started out being a race. The tradition started way back in England before the colonies started, and after a fox hunting season when all the horses were fit and fresh, members would challenge each other to races from one church steeple to the next, one point to the next point, as they said. And it became a very big part of the social scene in the countryside in England. And then, of course, when all the English and Irish and Scottish settlers came over, they brought the tradition with them to the colonies, and point-to-point racing's been had a foothold in the Mid-Atlantic region for centuries, and our race is an exciting part of that heritage.
So how far? What's the distance?
So our course is over a 3-mile course. It's great footing. It's not a course turf or a course like the Kentucky Derby and a confined track. It's cross country. Point to point racing is done over a turf course of jumps, timber jumps, and it's very exciting to see these incredibly talented horses and riders vie for some of our region's most exciting spring races. So our race leads up to the very famous regional race called the Hunt Cup, the Maryland Hunt Cup. I think a lot of people may have heard of before. That's the granddaddy of them all. This is kind of a warm-up race that is a great starter race leading up to the famous Maryland Hunt Cup.
So, are the horses thoroughbreds?
So most of them are thoroughbreds. We do have demonstration races and pony races. So the morning races will feature an array of ponies, starting with small, medium, and large pony races, lead line races. And then new this year, we have something that we have added to be fun for our families, stick pony races, which will be fun for kids of all ages. That's at 11:15 or so at the end of the pony race set. Followed by Fieldmaster Chase demonstration races, where the Fieldmaster leads the field of fox hunters over the course, which is very fun to see all amateur riders vying for first place over our course. Followed by our really exciting new race, our side saddle featured midday race of side saddle riders jumping the course side saddle, which is very exciting and very impressive to see these riders master the course on a side saddle in their side saddle gear. And then the afternoon races start after the antique carriage and hound parade, tailgate and hat contest midday as well for all our spectators who enjoy coming and watching the event, mainly by tailgating or general admission, or we have a VIP and horseman's tent, which is also available. So people come to tailgate, just watch the races with a VIP or general admission ticket, but it's wonderful. Children 12 and under are free. It's a great event for families and people of all ages to come enjoy a great day in the country.
Is the side saddle, is that a traditional, does that go back to?
Yeah, absolutely. So there are still people who ride side saddle. Of course, that was something, the only way women were properly allowed to ride or properly would have ridden in the colonial period up
Right.
till really the 20th century.
I've seen it on British television.
Side saddle riding, and that tradition carries on. There's still a very dedicated core of riders that enjoy riding side saddle and compete at a variety of side saddle events, including our races. So it's a great tradition. Mount Harmon actually has a long tradition of equestrian sports, dating back to our colonial owners. Sidney George had a stable full of horses and a training track here at Mount Harmon. Right across the creek, Foreman's Creek, General John Marsh Foreman lived at Rose Hill, and he was the first president of the Maryland Jockeys Association. So lots of deep equestrian history on this property and right in this region, which continues today all throughout Cecil County and at our wonderful upcoming race, April 13th.
So I see that there's a open air tavern.
Yes,
What
well,
is that about?
crowning glory. In addition, we want this to be a fun day for people of all ages to spend a great day in the country. So whether you're a horse person or just want to enjoy the great outdoors at a beautiful historic site, our point-to-point marketplace is a great place to shop. We have over 30 artisan and equestrian vendors at the marketplace. We also have a food court and open air tavern featuring Crave food truck right from the county, as well as Bayhead's Brewing Company from Chesapeake City, and Bohemia Manor Farms Winery, also from Cecil County, as our featured food and beverage vendors at the marketplace. New this year, we have Family Fun. We'll be welcoming Hannibal Farm to bring pony rides at a petting zoo for the afternoon from 12 to 3. That'll be featured in addition to the races alongside the marketplace. So bring the whole family, and there'll be lots of fun for all ages, and especially great day out for families and folks with children. Get them outside, turn them on to nature and some fun out in the country.
Is it rain or shine?
It is rain or shine. Horse people are pretty tough, and they will be running the races rain or shine, and we'll, fingers crossed, have great weather.
Well, Paige, I think you've got quite an event going here.
Well, I just want to make a plug. A lot of folks may have heard of Mount Harmon, but we are off the beaten trail. Mount Harmon on early maps in colonial times was known as World's End.
Ooh.
Before it became popular on Pirates of the Caribbean and Johnny Depp, Mount Harmon was known as World's End because it was, if you came from England across the pond up the Chesapeake Bay to the northernmost rivers, it would feel like you had come to the end of the world, possibly. But we are one of Maryland's most beautiful historic sites. So I encourage all your listeners, if they haven't been to Mount Harmon or haven't been for a few years, please come to the Point to Point. It's a great day to enjoy our beautiful 200-acre nature preserve and Maryland's only waterfront point-to-point races. We do have tailgating and VIP tickets, but we also have general admission tickets. And again, it's free for children 12 and under. So, it's really an accessible event for most folks, and a great day to come enjoy all Mount Harmon has to offer.
Well, Paige Howard, Executive Director, Friends of Mount Harmon. We thank you for being with us this afternoon, and
you betcha.
we wish you great luck with this event.
Well, I hope you can join us, and I shouldn't leave out the fact that it is an advance ticket only event. So jump on our website, which is www.mountharmonwicomico. It's www.mountharmonpointtopoint.com. Very simple. But the event is the Wicomico, Mount Harmon Wicomico point to point. But the advance tickets are available on our website. We have a great event page on Facebook. That's another good spot to go to see all the different options for coming to the event. But the website, www.mountharmonpointtopoint.com, is the place to go to get your tickets, tailgates. The Horseman's Tents catered by Fish Whistle, so we have great food. If you don't want a tailgate, you can just get those VIP tickets and get your whole lunch provided. But you're also welcome to just get GA tickets, bring your own picnic and chairs, and come railside, enjoy the races, starting with pony races, and enjoying the whole day full of fun at Mount Harmon.
Sounds great.
All right, so we'll see you there.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right, can't wait.